work had drawn the attention of British naval intelligence. They've been following one of Hitler's protégés sent to Africa, a ruthless advocate of nerve agents in the last war, General Franz Wahlen. Their informant, close to Wahlen, has gone dark, so they want me to investigate. My first port of call is the Gaborone Oasis, an Axis transport hub. Scout teams and commanders pass through here, along with intel. I have the cover of darkness on my side. There's a few officers in the area, so that's where I'll start my search. I can see plenty of elevation around the lake, perfect to set up my rifle. If Wahlen's been here, there'll be a trail, and I'll find it.
Alright guys, Kill 'em a Kill Cam here, and this is Sniper Elite 3, Chapter 2, Part 1. And this is going to be a 3-part series for this chapter. It was so long, I tried to get it down to 2 and I just couldn't. It was just way too long. And so what you got here is a couple of objectives and a trophy that you can get. And the trophy that you can get is called Well, Well, Well. And basically what you have to do to get that is that you have to take and hide 4 bodies in 4 of the wells. So 1 body in each one of the 4 wells. And then you will get the Well, Well, Well trophy. And I will show you where those are at. And I believe you're going to have to see those in Part 2 and Part 3 of this Chapter 2. So what you got here is you're going to have 5 guys. And you're going to want to snipe them all from this little perch. And you're going to have to use the sound of the generator as cover. And I like to take him out first, since you'd think he's the one overwatching everybody, and you would think he would see if you shot somebody on the ground. Now you see the little white thing in the middle of the screen at the top goes off, and that muffles the sound of your shot so that you don't alert the guards. And there's another one of the awesome X-ray kill cams. And that X-ray kill cam is really the highlight of this game. And the game itself is fun, but that X-ray kill cam just puts this game over the edge and makes it a lot of fun to play, man. And you really want to line up those shots good. And sometimes I find myself trying for like eyeball shots, man, and I'm hoping that it rips through and blows their eyes out. And, you even see that a couple times, like right there, bam. Like, oh my god, look at that, dude. Look how cool that is. And so look, and then you want to get this guy, because if you take the guy out in the tent first, then he'll notice. And he's just sitting there minding his own business. I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. There's the noise. I zoom in. Bam. Man, this cool cam is so cool. And he's dead. Now the guy in the tent is part of the objective. There's 4 of them. You'll see 4 people in this game with stars above their head. Those guys you have to kill, and you have to loot their bodies and find intelligence on their body. And that's that's the main objective of Chapter 2. The secondary objective of Chapter 2 is to destroy their convoy of trucks. And I will be doing that, and I will show you guys how to do that in this series. The 3-part series of Chapter 2, and I believe it's in Chapter 2, Part 2, where you'll be able to see how to destroy all the trucks. And it's really easy. It's simple. You basically just have to blow them up. And I haven't figured out a way of blowing them up without alerting everybody in the town, but you can deal with those guys too. I mean, there is a generator that makes a bunch of noise that will muffle your shot, but when the truck blows up, then everybody gets alerted anyways. So you'll run down here, and this guy with the star, you have to loot his pockets. That's part of the objective. So don't leave this area without looting his pockets. And as soon as you do, 3 more stars will pop up. And then also in this series, I'm going to show you where the long shot is. Every single mission has a long shot, and every single mission, the long shot is located inside one of the sniper nests. You know, and one of the trophies that you can get is to find all the long shots, find all the sniper nests, and to do all the secondary objectives. So if you're a trophy hunter like I am, then you're going to want to just go ahead and do these secondary objectives while you're playing the main objective anyways. So when you get up to this tent area, you're going to have several enemies to the right, and I like to do a long loop around all the enemies on the right, and then just go up here to the left, go up the hill, and then go around them some more. And then once you do that, you'll find the first sniper nest, and that's going to be where one of the secondary objectives is going to be. Is they're going to want you to take out the second general from the sniper nest. So don't forget to hold down the X button. Even though you're in the sniper nest, you have to hold down the X button to enter the sniper nest. And when I first started playing this game, I didn't realize that, and I had to go back and redo it a couple times in the first chapter and in the second chapter. I had to redo it to get that achievement. Now there's like player cards and like audio logs that I just, I haven't gone around and looked for those. That's going to take some time, and basically I wanted to get this series recorded and put up on YouTube, and I didn't want to waste a lot of time walking around looking for audio logs and diaries. Now you see me throwing rocks, and the reason is I need this guy to walk towards me some, because if I just shoot him in the back of the head with my pistol, or walk up and stab him, he falls off. And it looks like he did anyways, even though I threw the rock. He just didn't fall far enough forward, and basically what's going to happen is one of the guards down below is going to see his body and get alerted. Now, I'm doing this playthrough on Cadet because I just want a nice, smooth playthrough just to basically show you guys what the game entails, what the mission entails, and if you guys are doing it on Marksman or Sniper Elite or anything harder than Cadet, at least you can watch these videos and see which path to take. I guess you could say if you're stuck in one particular spot. And you may be stuck in one particular spot if you are doing it on harder than Cadet or Marksman. So basically that's the reason why I've completed the game on a higher difficulty level. I'm just doing the walkthrough on Cadet just to have a nice smooth YouTube upload, I guess you could say, because I can only record 15 minutes at a time on my Share Factory on my PlayStation 4, and basically if you do it on hard, anything harder than Cadet or Marksman, then the recordings are just going to be that much longer because I'm going to have to fight that much harder to get through the levels. So anyways, you want to go around and you're going to want to mark everybody. And if you're trying to rush through this game and you just want to run and gun it, you're really going to have a difficult time, especially on this part right here where you're in the sniper's nest and the general's down there in the tent and you have to kill him. If you just go right away and you kill him, then all of these guys are going to get alerted and they're all going to be gunning for you. So I like to do what I call a sweep, and what I do is I sweep from right to left, and I get anybody that might get notified by a dead body before I go after the general. That way I don't have to worry about these guys gunning for me while I'm trying to take out the general. And then it's just going to make it that much easier for you anyways, because if you try to run and gun in this game, you're just going to have a hard time playing it. You're going to die a bunch, and this game is kind of like easy and hard at the same time, because like if you get spotted by an enemy and you're like lurking around and you got your silenced pistol out, and the guy will see you, the little circle on his head will turn red, and he'll look at you and he'll make a bunch of noise and he'll shoot it at you. But then it would be like, okay, well, the times that I've done this, I'll hit him 3 or 4 times with my pistol, and then he'll just be sitting there like a dummy, not dying. And then every time you shoot your pistol, you have to cock it back. You know, this is an old World War II pistol, and you shoot once, and you have to cock it, shoot again, cock it, shoot again, cock it, and it's like, how dumb is that? You know, it's just like, you know, that's one part of the game that I'm not really fond of. But then if you alert everybody, you know, you got guys with machine guns that will come, and it's like almost instant death. You know, where you just don't even get a chance to shoot at them. So it's easy and hard at the same time, and it's hard to explain why. So somehow, like you see here, everybody just got alerted. You know, I must have took the shot at the wrong second, you know, because you're supposed to take it when the noise is going. But they all got alerted. But I eliminated everybody who could flank me anyways. So, and it's on cadet. If you're doing this on marksman or higher, you're going to have a real problem with these guys if you alert them. Now, coming up is going to be, I'm going to show you the first well. You're going to want to take, you can take any one of the bodies. It doesn't have to necessarily be the general or anybody. It could be any one of the bodies, but the first well is located nearest the first tent where the guy is, the general is laying. It's just left of the tent. You'll see that here shortly. So anyways, I got to kill these guys to get down there. And that's going to be the first well, guys. The next 3 are going to be in the second portion of this mission, and it's going to be on the part 2 of the chapter 2 walkthrough. So if you guys want to see where those are at, you guys are going to have to watch chapter 2 part 2. And you have to get the bodies inside the well for the accomplishment. Now, other trophies that I've gotten so far while I've played, you know, chapters 1 and 2 is, well, in chapter 1, I played it so many times that I got the chain reaction trophy, where basically you just kill 20 enemies by chain reaction, and basically means if you throw a grenade and blow something up that kills somebody, you get a chain reaction kill. And in chapter 1, there's like 2 guys standing next to the artillery missile thingy bobbers, whatever the fuck they are. If you throw a grenade at them, if you watch it, you'll see how I did it. And you get a double kill, and it's 2 kills each time you do that. And so if you do that 10 times, you get the chain reaction. And then I got the marked 100 enemy or trucks. I got the distract X number of people with rocks. And on this mission, I got complete the mission after losing 500 units of health, which means I took so much damage. It's like I said, I've done this game before on a higher difficulty, and this mission is hard, especially when you don't do it stealth the way that they intended the mission to be. And as soon as you alert people, see, look right here. See how many times he shot me, and then I was just able to like pretty much quick scope. Reminds me of my Black Ops 2 days. Fucking ass backwards fucking game. So anyways, so I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna loot the body, and that's another thing. You see, you get to relocate when you notify people, and it'll tell you to relocate, and then it'll tell you how many meters you have to move, and then you'll get the relocate completed. That's another trophy. I think if you do that 100 times, you'll get a trophy for that. So anyways, I'm going to pick this body up. I'm going to walk over here and get some of these things here, and I'm going to dump him in the well, and then this video is going to end shortly after that. So I hope you guys watch this series. I hope you guys like this series. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the game, what you think of the commentary. Tell me what you think. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Peace.